Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 87 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 60 on.
On first down, Clayton. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
Illegal man down.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
What a joke.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check three. Go. Get him. You got him. Kill. 30, go.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go. Check 53. Check. SOS.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Cooper again the target.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Rolling, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 17-yard line. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long run.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey. 41's coming, 41. Hey, Zoo. Defense, keep it up, guys. Mike 41. Record.
Looking to throw. Clayton under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. 2nd and 14. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Snags throws it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. Past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 96 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be strong, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Post it. Trap.
60 outlaw. Here we go. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. 3 down. Look. Squeeze. 3 down. Alert 3. Ready.
2nd and 5. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Leo.
On 3rd and 2.
99 pounds, ball.
Escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
Post
The
it.
Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 7.
Damn. 30, I need that block for half a second, bro.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14
Just a half a second,
on the
bro.
return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense... And he caught it up!
Nigga done fumbled, bro.
And the Bengals
Stop.
grab it.
This nigga done fumbled, man. Come
He did
on,
what he's
Amari.
known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember is a
Gee,
player,
Nelly.
when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come this way. Here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Hey, high 7. Check 49, check 49. Check 99. Fair. 5.
Back to throw. Clayton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cochran. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep?
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson now. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That shit funny. Pistol doubles.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. First down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Slam. Shift. You're out. Shift. Safe.
To throw on 3rd down, Clayton. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Hey, Haywood. Yep. Get it.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
If that ain't
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Right here, guys. Fight. Hey, wahoo! Check safety. Switch. Guard. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill. Ready.
On 3rd down, Clayton.
Ooh.
Is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
That was such a bad block.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a joy. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
In a little top shot time.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Here we go.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
41's coming. 41's in mine.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Clayton nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Clayton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender's making sure he's got to hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas, and the Bills have taken the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Maybe
try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Come on, QB, come on. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
Come on, dog.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, 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 good play.
Yeah, good
play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Watch the whip. Check forward, check on. Motion. Hey, check motion.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Towards the end zone for Brown. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, on the coverage.
It looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchdown.
In a leader top shot time.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clayton, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah. No. Hey, lock it. Tighten up.
Operating from the gun. Clayton going up top. And that'll be incomplete with 11
and then
seconds
you realize I had
remaining.
universal coverage TVs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Clayton.
Yeah, boy.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. A final shot before break. Clayton. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Let's go.
When in doubt, pull it, stretch out, boy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
You had a gap right there. Boy, come on,
that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Clayton. And that will be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Open middle, Westbrook complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Clayton. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
I tried to kill him. I swear I did.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying to lay one up, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
That's so trash,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
So
as his guys are back within a single score.
Oh, my God, man.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And out a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
The disrespect. In a leader type shot time.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Come on. 42 the Mike, boys. 42. 42
Jackson.
Why does he want
to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
In a leader top shot time.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop it?
Kevin King's the best defender in the world. Gotcha.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they're going first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, over.
First throw now for the backup.
That's not a fumble.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valvin away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 24. They'll keep it on the ground. Bentley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
All day, every day. Hey, dude.
First down, and they're going to throw without it. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
5 wide. He's coming.
He's tackled a yard short of the outside. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second and goal from the 1.
I'm here all day.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Trying to spin it there.
He is in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. Is there an extra point away now from tying this football game? Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie things at 20 all. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
In a little time, shot time.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it
come
up
back
for
to the
them.
ball,
Didn't
84.
happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
How is he getting it untouched? What is this?
Escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
942. Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Single.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure too much. Down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. He's
Come
taken
on,
down,
man.
but able to get this up to the
That's
20-yard
bad annoying,
line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Allen now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Got a
He's
fumble
brought
there,
down
bro.
at the
He's
22
got to
after a
fumble
gain of
there,
2,
bro.
and it brings up second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, Bentley. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, box drop.
Back to throw. Clayton. This one completes to Kelvin Harmon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have the first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something?
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 36. 26-yard
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Go! Here we go. Go! 41 right, right here. 41 right. Go!
From the gun, Clayton.
Are you kidding me, though? Are you kidding me, though?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
He took passes to go to his damn tight ends, bro. Like, look at this. That's a fumble.
That's a defensive coordinator's nightmare.
Jesus.
You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
Hey, high 7. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Clayton dancing to his left.
Oh, my God. Stop it. I'm an idiot.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. So there you go. Say your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter. Picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bentley, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Hey, alert 3.
Looking to throw. Clayton. And this will be incomplete.
Come on, dog. I need those, man.
2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try and run with their fullback.
Oh, my God. My body doesn't matter.
Pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Man. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Here we go. 50, plant. There.
And now a carry here for their fullback. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defensive they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Yeah, better score 7, boy. You don't, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf. Go. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, echo. 51, Mike 51.
Back to throw. Clayton.
Oh, my goodness, bro. Come on, man.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Switch. Middle.
He may try and run for this.
Oh God,
it's
bro.
a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Every third down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, shit, what did I pick?
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Bentley.
Oh, God, bro.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Looking to throw. Clayton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
General West. Check 26, check 26. Slam. Hard. On the ball. Now.
On 3rd down, Bentley. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get.
Jackson.
Oh, my goodness.
Lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moving away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Nowhere to go.
This shit makes no sense, bro.
And the ball
It makes no sense, bro.
Out of bounds, so they will lose yardage,
It
but they'll
makes
keep the
no
football.
fucking sense,
I don't know
bro.
about you, but I could hear and feel the
Jesus
sigh of relief
Christ,
all
man.
the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
All right, well.
One
You
score
need an
down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw.
And a
deep
DPI.
downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Oh my God, bro, that is hilarious.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will spike it with time remaining. And now they'll at least have a shot at a field goal here that could get them to overtime.
Oh, man.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a
solid
big
to my
spot
right.
right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
I'm going to listen anyway. It's 8 miles per hour in my favor, in your favor.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Bengals, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.